So for about 1 week now, the Pfizer vaccine for COVID-19 has been available, not widely available, not available for me or for Francesca or probably for you, but more and more frontline healthcare workers are starting to get access to it. Some of the people most at risk, like the oldest population with pre-existing conditions, will soon have access to it. And that is really annoying to rich people who would love to have access to it right now. And they are apparently doing everything they can, which means spending money to try to get access to it. So there was a great article up on Yahoo News talking about some of the experiences of these doctors to the stars and doctors to wealthy people talking about it. Dr. Ehsan Ali, who runs Beverly Hills Concierge Doctor, gets hundreds of calls every single day, Ehsan said. His clients, who include Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber, pay between $2,000 and $10,000 a year for personalized care. Quote, this is the first time where I have not been able to get something for my patients. So supposedly for this doctor, they're trying to get it, but they can't. Okay, and that's mostly because in California, there's a very strict order of vaccinations. Healthcare workers and nursing home residents, because those are the people getting sick and dying. Then essential workers and those with chronic health conditions, and only then pop stars, ideally. Dr. Jeff Toll, who has admitting privileges at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, one of the first hospitals to stock the vaccine, recalls a patient asking, if I donate $25,000 to Cedars, would that help me get in line? Toll said no. So here's the thing, this is happening. We sort of knew this would happen. The only thing about this article I have an issue with is the takeaway that the requests are not working, because I have a very hard time believing that that is true. I have a very hard time believing that Elon Musk gets on the phone and it ends with him not getting the vaccine. Maybe I'm a cynic, Francesca. What do you think?
No, I mean, that is how it ends. I mean, that is how initially this whole thing went off, when people who were getting, who had the money to pay for like N95s, on eBay, going for $200 a pop or whatever it was, or like Lysol spray is going for that much. I mean, the markups have been insane. People who can, yes, they can pay to stay home. This is not Madonna's bubble bath, we are all equal moment. This is absolutely, the black light into the crevices of our country, which reveal that we are highly unequal, and Bernie Sanders has been right this entire time. But I hate this story. We covered it on the Bituation Room. I hate this story because I didn't really know that concierge boutique doctors were a thing, or and these liaisons, and that there's an entire market. Because let's not forget, the privatized medical system in this country is such that there are so many bottom feeders. There are so many leeches off of this system. Some of them are good leeches, unnecessary, meaning there are people who help folks get onto Medicaid and Medicare because they're so complicated, they're difficult. That is a job creator, that's a good one. But I would argue it's not a necessary job if your systems are so complicated, right? It shouldn't be a necessary job in an equal society for someone to pay to get access to the best healthcare, right? That's what they say, oh, the best healthcare in the world here. Yeah, if you're a millionaire, if you're Justin Bieber, who's Canadian, go home, go home. You've got universal healthcare there. So listen, to everyone out there, just learn to sing good, okay? Just learn to sing good, just drink warm things, and my voice is just lots of honey. And then maybe you'll get healthcare one day and you'll get access to these things. So it is exposing how corrupt and how awful our entire privatized healthcare system is. And once again, audits. I wanna know who's doing concerts, who's out there, did they get the vaccine? Canceled, hashtag canceled.
Yeah, I almost wish, obviously this is could never happen. But if there was an online registry updated in real time of all the people's names who get it. Because I wanna see when all these celebrities get it. That are gonna be labeled as essential and all of that, because it's gonna happen. And obviously the rich are gonna do it. I mean, oh God. One of the things that's been bothering me is, people in government have been getting vaccinated recently. And so some of it's good, like AOC and the vaccine, good. I don't want her to get coronavirus. I like to see that. But I think for a lot of people, after the experience we've been through And for our audience that we've gone through every day together, every update along the way, because we have been keeping laser focused on this whole thing, to see like Mitch McConnell get the vaccine, or Marco Rubio, or Mike Pence. Scott Atlas is gonna get the vaccine before any of us. Like, after all that they did and didn't do that produced this ever-growing mountain of dead Americans, that they would get access to it before us, before our grandparents. It is so thoroughly, fundamentally, essentially insulting. And it was always gonna be this way, and I get it. They're politicians, so they're gonna get it because they're essential or whatever. And Tucker Carlson's gonna get it like tomorrow if he hasn't already, because he's in the media. But for all that they did, the idea that they would get protected first just seems so wrong on a level that just like it just creeps into your bone marrow.
Absolutely, makes you want to puke. I mean, it's the most 2020 thing ever, right? Spend months, Marco Rubio saying, "Oh, we focus on COVID too much." Yeah, no, that's the problem, is the media is just focusing on it too much, right? They get right to that edge of saying that it doesn't exist, but by basically saying it's not a big deal. Meanwhile, they're cashing in on PPP loans. Meanwhile, they're holding out on allowing people to stay home. We should have been paying people to stay home this entire time, like every other country in this world. Anyone who can afford it is doing that.
Yeah.
So absolutely, there is a special place in hell. My God, there's a special place in hell for these people, and I hope they get there. But looks like that's going to be harder if they have the vaccine now. And I guess I'm just saying, like a rage. I think we need to call our senators, let them know it's not okay. Let them know that you see their little pale ass arms.
Yeah, look, I'm as hardcore an atheist as possible, but I'm down to believe in a lot of afterlives if it provides some consequences. But it hasn't, and they'll be fine. And the politicians, almost every one of the politicians that stood like a shield wall between us and the aid that we need, virtually every one of them got reelected. The people in media who encouraged their fans to get sick and die, and get their loved ones sick and to die, are doing better. Tucker Carlson is gonna get a massive raise. He's being put in charge of like news across Fox News. Every one of the worst people who had the worst effect during the worst domestic political crisis of our lifetime is doing better coming out of it. The wealthy are making out like bandits, literally. And there's a lot less of us to change the system because of their actions. The entire thing. This has been some year. Jesus. I do hope that the wealthy get the vaccine though. They've worked hard for it, why shouldn't they? For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.